We will join this G with the F. Now, while writing here, is there any deviation for for writing for G, C is predecessor or not? Yes, for G, C is the predecessor. So we have seen that for G, C is the predecessor. But again, for here writing K, what is the predecessor? F and G combination is the predecessor. That is the reason why we have joined this F and G. Now let's say, for example, let's write uh, what is the further activity? K. Now K. Now let's write a K here. So when you write a K here, so F and G. Now what happens here is, so I and K must be sorry. Yes. So now what will happen here? For activity J, K, H and I is the predecessor. That is the reason why for writing J activity, H and I are joined together. So now we have drawn the J activity. And then for writing K, F and G must be together, must be joined. So we have joined here. But again, what is the last activity? K is the last activity. But again, for G is left idle. For J also, for J activity is left idle. But at the same time, after completion of the project, even J also must be completed. That is why at the end event, all the activities must be joined together. So that is why even J activity also must be joined for the last activity. So that's why we can join the J activity to the K activity. Hope you had understand this. Okay, why we have joined this J with the K. This is how we have to draw the network. And now let's give the numbering to this particular project. Now what is the numbering rule? We have to start with the initial event, and then we start with either 0 or 1. We can give any number. So now 1, let's start with 1, and then 2, 3, 4. Tail activity must be given lesser number. Sorry, tail event must be given the lesser number than the head event. Now 2, 3, 4 are given. Now here let's say, for example, let's give 5, and then we can give 6, and then 7. So tail is lesser than the head. Tail is lesser than the head. Tail is lesser than the head. And then 6 and 5, 7. So now 7 till 7 is given. So we can give 8 here, and then 9 here. So in this way, tail activity must be given the lesser number. So the tail event must be given the lesser number than the head event. So this way we have to draw the network diagram. And after that, in case if the duration is given, then we will have to write the duration for this. Say for example, duration 6, 7, 8. So then we will have to give the durations for these all activities. So I think you would have understand this. Now again I repeat the problem once again. In the problem, the activity from A to K are given, and the predecessors for A, B, C are null. There is no predecessor. And then for D, A is the predecessor, as such predecessors are given. Now we have to draw the network diagram for this problem. So for drawing the network diagram, we should see, is there any predecessor for the activity A? Yes, there is no predecessor for A, B, and even C also. That is why we should understand that A, B, C are the initiating activities. And after that, for activity D, A is the predecessor. So for D, A must be predecessor, we ensure that. And then for E, G must, for activity E, B must be the predecessor. So again for E, B is the predecessor. And then for activity F, B is the predecessor again simultaneously. For F also, B is the predecessor. And then for G, C is the predecessor. For G, C is the predecessor. And for H, D is the predecessor. H, D is the predecessor. And then for I, E is the predecessor. For I, E is the predecessor. And then for J, H and I both combination is the predecessor. That is the reason why H and I are joined together to write the activity J. And then for K, F and G are the predecessors. So for K, F and G are the predecessors. That's why we have joined the F and G here. And finally, we have drawn the activity k. But after writing the activity k, is there any other activity left over? No. So that's why till then whatever the activities are idle like j must be joined at the last event, that is 9. So that's the reason why at k activity all the activities left over, that is only j, has been joined here. So in this way we have to draw the network diagram. So hope you will understand this particular problem as how to draw a network diagram for this. Thank you very much for joining this lecture.